Okay, this is for user V Live Forever, V for Forever, something like that. Girlfriend is flirting with her coworker. Now, if you, the viewer, want the full context of the post, I'll put the link in the description so you can read it and then check this response out. This is for the OP, the person that posted. All right. Here's the deal, homeboy. This doesn't look good. Okay. I'm just going to be straight up with you. It doesn't look good. That doesn't mean it has to go bad, but it doesn't look good at the moment. All right. So here's what I would do. Number one, before you do anything, write down what you want in a relationship. And that could be informed by the dreams you had of relationships as a teenager or before that. It can also be informed by the lessons that you've learned about either if your parents have got good relationship, what they have, or if they don't, something that they don't have. Write down what you want and also what you don't want. Okay. This is an example of what you don't want. So it sounds like it started off well and then she passed her tests, then things changed. Okay. So my question is, what changed? What changed is she became independent. She didn't need you anymore. Okay. So her mindset's changed. Now she's an independent woman. Thanks, Beyonce. No. She went out the whole day. When she came back, she was different. She was defensive and went nearly straight to bed, all while typing on her cell phone and smiling every time she got a text. That's a fucking alarm bell, bro. That's an alarm bell. I don't smile at any texts. Okay, some. Only when they're funny and they're from my best mate talking about his experience on the toilet. But this seems like a problem. The first thing I would do is write down what you want and what you don't want. Okay. The second thing you do, before anything else, is write down what you want out of any conversation that you are going to have with her. Okay. The problem that a lot of people have when they go into conversations is that they go in there to find out information, not to make a decision. And because they haven't made a decision, that decision gets made for them. Okay. So you need to decide what you want out of the relationship and what you want out of the conversation that you ostensibly are about to have with this young lady. When you do that, you will be much better prepared. Then you need to have a conversation with her and find out about her. Okay, so go into the conversation and tell her this. Look, babe, I'm not ready to make any decisions, but I just need to find out where you're at. Okay, I need to find out where you're at with me, with him, with us. Okay, now if she's being airy-fairy and like, babe, I love you, but like I just, like an X, Y, and Z, and that's a fucking problem. Okay, what you want is clear, decisive indications that she wants to be with you and nobody else. That's what you want. Now, I don't think you're gonna get it, and dude, I had a very bad gut feeling and decided I would look inside her phone. I know that bad feeling, homeboy. I know that bad feeling. I've been in this situation before. I got cheated on, right? When I was 23, I was with what the New Yorkers like to call a hooah. And she fucked me. She proper fucked me. And I had to go to my best friend's mother and say to her, I don't know how to feel. And she goes, look, when you've had enough of it, you'll have had enough of it. And you'll walk away. Now, I'm not saying this has to end with her. I'm saying this, okay, that currently you might be waiting for her decision and her permission to feel a certain way or to do a certain thing. You need to cut that shit out and you need to decide what you want in the relationship and the conversation. Not just in this relationship, but in any relationship in which you are engaged, okay? Because when you do that, that is your compass. That provides you with the direction that you need to make the decisions that you need to make and have the hard conversations that you need to have. Look, if you guys can't talk about this, you can't talk about your future. It's as simple as that. Please help me. What can I do? I feel so helpless in this situation. Should I force her to stop the contact? No. And the reason you don't want to do that is because it's not about you. And that is the hardest thing. And man, if you're tearing up right now watching this video and I just said that and it hurts, it's very natural that it does. This is not about you. This is about her. And that's the problem. The problem is that if you stop her texting him, she's going to text him and then delete those texts. And you're not going to be smart enough to figure out a way around that. And if you are, well, you're even policing her more. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship with someone that I have to police. There's no good that comes from that, right? Should I force her to stop the contact? No. Or should I give her time to evaluate our relationship? You need to decide on how long is too long. If she takes, look, in my opinion, if it takes her more than a month is way too long in my opinion. Give her 2 weeks. If she hasn't made a decision in 2 weeks, you're pretty much done. And the reason you're done is because she's emotionally out, but she's just too weak-willed and cowardly to tell you, and she wants you to end it. And a lot of people do that. You will be surprised how many people are too cowardly to tell the truth. Okay? You have to be prepared to tell the truth. You have to be prepared to ask the right questions. And forget this not, okay? If you remember anything from this video, remember this. You need to prepare for the worst emotionally, okay? You need to visualize. This is exactly what I do with everything. Everything, okay? Whether it's my girlfriend and I think she's cheating, or if it's my job and I think I could get fired. I ride a motorbike every day. Every single day before I get on that bike, I think this is the day that I could die. I might not see my family again. So I need to be a careful motherfucker, right? So when you go into this conversation, before you do, prepare for the worst. Because then if it happens, you will be prepared and she'll be freaking out and you'll just be calm. You'll just be like, all right, bitch, fucking go to the bus stop. We're done. And look, I know it's not going to be like that because it seems that you actually really like this girl, right? And I think you're probably a decent bloke. Should we have a break? You should not have a break. Here's what will happen if you have a break. She will go away, get her pussy wet. Sorry for the way that I said that, but it's just true, right? And because you are the one that cares, you're probably not going to want to get your dick wet. Because when you do, it will be with someone with whom you may intend to have a relationship with. I don't know what you're like with casual sex, but it doesn't seem like that you're into it at this point. Now, she'll go away because she's a girl. She'll get some dick from a couple of guys and she might end up with one. She may not end up with one. And then she'll come back to you having realized that she made a mistake. Maybe. This is the best outcome that can happen. She'll come back to you having realized that she made a mistake and then you hook back up with her. But the problem there is that you have permitted her to establish a pattern of behavior in which she gets what she wants and you have to suffer for that, okay? You need to have a conversation in which you two are equals, in which you listen and just fucking suck it up and don't say a goddamn thing. Me and my girlfriend have something called listening time. She says whatever she wants and I don't say a fucking word, and I mean that. It's hard sometimes, right? But I don't say a word. And then I get to say whatever I want and she can't say anything, okay? Because it means that I am heard. It means that I don't get interrupted. I can have a pause of silence and grab my thoughts like that, right? So you shouldn't have a break. Why is she doing that? Is she just chasing the butterflies in the stomach feeling? I think she is. But that doesn't tell me that it's just a passing thing. That tells me that she's not wise enough to recognize that. It tells me that she doesn't see the man in front of her for the value that he holds. And it tells me that she's not the woman that she needs to be to both deserve and maintain a relationship with an honest man who is trying to sort things out. Now, look, you are not perfect. Don't get it twisted, homeboy. You're not perfect. But you don't have to be. You just have to be trying. And it seems like she's not trying right now. Look, I don't know how old you are. I'm 32. And I've been with a lot of women, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because I have experience with what happens when people's tastes change, okay? And sometimes their tastes just change, and there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes their tastes change, and there is something you can do about it. You know, you can open the relationship to different, not other people. Fuck that. Don't be doing that. Unless it's something you want. But you have to be sure about that. What I mean is that you need to have a conversation about what you want, about what she wants, and about how you can get it. And if you both of you still have the desire to do that. Now, having said that, before you do anything, write down what you want. Write down what you don't want. Prepare for the worst, because everything else is gravy, okay? I hope that helps, man. I feel for you. I really do. And good luck.